Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Ink Fingered Cat. So I shared some jelly printing that I did on a video a couple of days ago. Well, straight after I had done that video, I took the 2 pieces of torn paper that I'd used throughout the jelly printing process and decided to use them on a card. Don't want to throw away gorgeous pieces of paper like this. I mean, it's just gorgeous. The colours on there are amazing, but it's about 6 layers or something of, no, maybe 4 layers of paint on there and different patterns and all the rest of it. But yeah, I really loved how they'd come out. So I kept it dead simple. I decided to stick them using some Pritt stick, just dead simple Pritt stick, because it was only paper. It wasn't a cardstock of any description. It was definitely thin copier paper that I'd used, that I'd got torn edges, and used it to create torn edged jelly prints on cards, on cardstock, and just stuck them down to a square of black cardstock. I then decided to pull out those already die cut shapes of those leaves that are waffle flower dies. I'd used a couple of the leaves that had already die cut on the card that I made for my mum for her birthday, and these ones I'd cut at the same time and didn't end up using, so they were just sitting in the packet, and I thought, right, well, let's use those. Stack them up so that they were 2 layers, and these were like a lovely creamy colour, like proper cream though, not like just an off-white, proper cream colour. And I thought that they looked really nice. And then I grabbed the congrats sentiment that's from Altenew, that's again already die cut, already stacked, etc. Now I know that that's on white, but I am going to put it on a white card blank. So I think that even though you I say normally, you don't usually put cream and white together, but I decided I would because I was putting it on a white card blank. So that was already die cut and stacked and all the rest of it. I've added some purple, sort of almost rickrack, but it's a velvet trim, just going across just to add a little bit of texture. And then I'm gone off at this point, and I was hunting for a particular stamp. I wanted my happy anniversary because I thought this would make a nice anniversary card. So I wanted the happy anniversary stamp that I've got. It's a paper artsy one. I've used it for years, and I just wanted that. It's a lovely, like a type. It looks like typewriter type almost. Font, courier type font. And I heat embossed that onto the black cardstock, and trimmed it down. And I didn't trim it straight, so I get rid of the trimmer, and then I come back and then I go, ooh, shall I cut it with my scissors? Nope, I'm going to go back and use the trimmer again. So a bit of fiddling to get it straight because it's so fine. And then I think that that's probably a good enough for the sentiment. And I stick that over the top, put something heavy on it to try and get it to stick, but it's still not quite stuck. And then because I've got that little bit of trim coming round the outside, I don't want this to be flat because it will never stick flat. So I do some messing with tape, and then I think, no, I need my my foam. So I've used some children's craft foam, and I'm just cutting it into panels to go onto the back. And then I realised that the edges are going to have that tape and it's going to look daft. So I go in with some more scraps of the foam just to fill in some of those gaps so that it is nicely mounted onto that card blank. And again, just going to stick that heavy thing on it to help it to stick in place. And now I'm using some little black gems just to finish off. And I think that's quite a nice, modern, funky kind of anniversary card. And what you can see in real life, I don't think it comes out as well on the photographs, is there was some metallic within that jelly printing. So there you go. I think you can just about see there some of the gold edging to some of the shapes that are in the stencils. So a quick card, nice and easy, modern, funky, love it. So I hope that's given you ideas on how to use your jelly prints. Until next time, goodbye.